if anyone is not get that particular menu, please report me. I will help you to solve the issue. Everyone got it?
Yes, sir. Done.
Fine. So now we are going to apply that particular data analysis menu, and we are going to solve the problem. How to get the how to get that descriptive statistics for our data. Okay. To do is you click the data analysis tab. You click the data analysis tab. You got this type of window, small window. Here you choose descriptive statistics. Here you choose descriptive statistics. After selecting a descriptive statistics, you click OK. Then you will get this type of window. Got this type of window, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, you got this type of window. Now what we are going to do is we are going to select the data. We are going to select the data. What data? So this is our financial market indicators. Financial market indicators. Exchange rate is there, Sensex is there, Nifty is there, and then Comdex, commodity market indexes are there, and financial market indices are there. So all are numerical data, all are scale data, all are numerical data, all are scale data. So what I can do is I can select. So you can see here I am having a data around 3 months. I'm having a data around 3 months. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm selecting the data what I want to calculate the descriptive statistics for this all data. For first I will calculate only for exchange rate. First I will calculate only for exchange rate. So what I'm doing is I select C1 to C82. Kindly select in this box. Kindly you select C1 to C82. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
C1 to C82. Then next thing is it grouped by what? It grouped by column or it grouped by row? It asks. Our variables are grouped by column only. So I'm by default I am marking it column. Okay. And the first label in the first row. Any title is there in our data set? Any title is there? Yes, title is there. The first row is the title. So I will take label in the first row. Label in the first row. Then it asks where your output is required. You choose the output range. Choose the output range. Choose the output range. And the output range you type N3. You type output range N3. Whatever the number you want, you can, cell address you want, you can give, but away from the data. N3 I am locating because this is away from my data. That's why I am choosing N3. So like that you can choose whatever the cell range you want, you can choose, but it should be away from our data. Is it okay, Ba? Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now we are going to do a summary statistics. Click the summary statistics, and we require a confidential mean also. Confidential level of mean also, 95% confidential mean level is required. This is a very interesting function. This is not at all available in any other software. It's not at all available in any other software. Even SPSS, eViews, whatever the software you are using, this particular two menus are not available in any software. What is this? Kth largest, kth smallest. You want to see, I hope you may studied a function called minimum, maximum in the last class. Okay?
Yes, sir.
To find out the highest value and lowest value. Find out the highest value and the lowest value. But my question is, I want to know what is the third largest value. Third largest value, not first largest value. I want to know the third largest value. Fifth smallest value. Fifth smallest value. If you want to calculate means only this Excel only it is possible. So you can tick here. I want to know the third largest value. Third largest value. Similarly, fifth smallest value. Fifth smallest value. This is not required at all for anybody, but that some situation, some researcher, you want to know this, you can use it like this. Okay. So once you can done everything, you can click OK. You can able to see here. Are you able to see here? Are you able to see here? What did happen? The entire
Yes, sir.
descriptive statistics. The entire descriptive statistics is available. Not applying any. You want to calculate individually. Formula you have to write. But I am not writing. Single click, I will get mean, standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, sample variance, kurtosis, skewness, range, minimum, maximum, sum, count, third largest value, fifth smallest value, confidential mean also. Confidential mean value also. Got it? So this is the way you can run. This is we call descriptive statistics. This is we call descriptive statistics. You need not to calculate manually one by one. In a single click, you can get all the value. Sir, for all the data I can calculate. Yes, you need not to done this one by one. You want to calculate here how many variables are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Total 9 variables are there. Out of the 9 variable, all the variable you can calculate by single click. How to calculate? Descriptive statistics. Click OK. Select the range. Select the range. C1 to K82. C1 to K82. C1 to K82. Output the same place. All the things the same thing. I just want to click OK. Now you can see here what will happen is we have to do small neat work. We have to do small neat work. We have to do. So what does that neat work means? These type of things. Okay. Before we are copying this output to the research paper, you have to do this all. Okay. Once you delete like this, you will get like this. Okay. Okay. The whole data set, we will get the mean value, we will get the R square, everything we will get. Mean value, standard deviation, error, standard error, kurtosis, skewness, everything. So all things I want only just 2 decimals. So what I am going to do is I will make it into 2 decimal points. Reduce the decimal points into 2. That's all. Done. This type of small neat work we have to do it. So once you can do like this, you will get the data like this. Okay. Simply you can copy and paste it in your research paper wherever you want. Okay. This is we call exploratory data analysis. Descriptive statistics. Any question for a descriptive statistics? Any question? I'm not going to explain how to interpret each and everything.
Sir,
Here,
this is available in every version or like after
every
2000?
every version, 2007 also you can do it.
Okay, for this we have to add in file
Yes,
options.
yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
sir, a small clarification, sir. Sir,
Yes, sir.
descriptive as well as exploratory, same or similar difference, sir? Kindly go
Same, sir.
explain that up.
Same, sir. Same. Exploratory data analysis.
We are interchange, that's why I confused, sir.
Exploratory data analysis, sir. That is.
Exploratory data analysis.
Yes. EDA. We called as EDA.
EDA. Yes, sir.
Exploratory data analysis and descriptive data analysis, both are same.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, can you show the same thing in the 2007 version, because both the files are showing The latest version, sir.
But the question is, you have a 2007 means you can share your screen. I will tell you, because I don't have a 2007 in my laptop. If somebody having 2007, you may able to share your screen means I can help you. But if you want to show me 2007 means in my laptop, I don't have a 2007 version, ma'am. So sorry. So if any participant do you have, you can share your screen. I am ready, very well can tell you how to do it. I'm having 20 version. So that's why somebody having 2010 version, that is also we done. And the same thing, if anyone is having 2007 version, please share your screen. I'm ready to tell you how to do it. Any participant, do you have a 2007 version?
Sir, let me share my screen then.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I will
Okay,
stop
sir.
mine. You can share very well.
Yes, sir.
You can share. I will tell you.
Am I allowed to share my screen, sir?
Yeah. You are very well allowed. You can share. Yeah. Open your Excel file. Ma'am, you share your entire screen because the window is not available. It is showing in a white screen. Stop sharing. Do it in a share with the entire window. Now you open your Excel file. Yeah, fine. Ma'am, the data is not available here. You are not downloaded. Fine. Now what you can do is you go to this corner logo, ma'am, in your Excel. The left hand side top one logo is there, ma'am. You go to that logo. Left hand side top, in the top one logo is there, na? Go to that logo. Click, ma'am. Options will be there. Excel options in the bottom of the menu, right hand side. Click that. Same add in, ma'am. In the right hand side, add in. Right hand side, add in. Sorry, left hand side, add in. Yeah, click. Now you go to the go. One menu is there, na? Bottom. The center go. Yeah, click. Now you tick the data analysis pack. First one. Tick. Okay, you do. It start installing. Once that installation is over, you will get it. Yeah. Now you go to the data menu. data menu, data menu, top, home insert like the data menu, na data.
In menu bar.
In the menu bar, data, home insert, data, click. Now you can see in the right hand side corner, data analysis. Below, click, that's all. Choose descriptive statistics and choose and do it. In the top, see there, 6th, 7th item you see there. From the top, 7th item, descriptive statistics. Yeah, click OK. You can choose here the same window. Data range you choose and you can click, means you will get it. Okay, ma'am? Is it okay?
Yes, sir, we got it.
Fine. Please stop sharing, ma'am. I will share mine now. Thank you. So next what we are going to talk about is correlation. Correlation matrix. How we can do a correlation. So you may calculate the correlation. Again, the correlation is also possible for what we called for a scale data only. So when we are doing a correlation, so the same menu we are going, data, correlation, data analysis. Here you can choose correlation. And click OK. After selecting correlation, select the range C12, again K82, C12, again K82. Datas are in the column. Label is there. Output, again I will type N3. Okay, pa?
Muthupandian sir?
Yes, ma'am. Break you want. After completing
yes,
this, we will go break. After
okay,
correlation, we will go break.
Okay.
So I keep the window in a few seconds. You can see all the same way you do it from your screen also. Whoever doing a hands-on practice, do it in the same way. Okay. So after done this all, you just simply click OK. You will get the correlation results in the N3. You can come to the N3. You can see the correlation results. This is we call correlation matrix. I can reduce the value into 2 decimals. Again, I will go here, reduce the decimals into 2 decimals. Okay. This is my correlation data. So in a correlation, you can use a conditional formatting, colorfully. Okay. And you can report it. This is the way you can make it a colorful graph. And reported in a article. Okay. So when the correlation is 1, it is in a green color. When the correlation value is reducing, according that the color will change. Moderate correlation in the orange color, high correlation in a yellow color, and a very high correlation in a red color. Okay. So like that, you can able to easily show and you can create. This is nothing but it's called a heat map. Okay. So you can paste your correlation matrix result like this in your any research article. It will be very much welcomed. Okay. So we can stop here on for a break of 10 minutes. It's right, ma'am? Abhirami, ma'am, it's right? For a 10 minutes, it's right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
You can take. No problem.
Okay. 10 minutes we will take a break and we will resume back. I am in the line. So whoever want to take a break, you can take a break, and I'll be there. If you have any queries, you can ask. Other people, you can go for a break, and we will start again 3:47, 48. 3:48 we can start. I'm here. If you ask anyone, you have any queries, you can ask.
So if anyone, sir,
Hello, sir.
shall we take a break?
You take a
Uh,
break, man. No compulsion. Whoever want to ask anything, they will ask.
yes, sir.
Other
Yes,
people,
sir.
you can take a break. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
So one thing is, suppose if it is a covariance matrix and correlation matrix, can I just know how do we write the interpretation of it?
Ma'am, covariance matrix is it is what we called as covariance. The standardized version is a correlation matrix, ma'am.
Okay.
Covariance is an unstandardized version, because covariance will be having four quantine. For example, if you are drawn a graph, four side it will come. Four quantine is there, na? Four quantines the value will be coming.
Okay. So
Okay,
how
ma'am.
our
In a,
narration will be, how our interpretation will be?
you ask any particular context, I can help you. For example, covariance matrix will, especially it's required when we are doing a matrix mode of analysis. Correlation analysis, generally we interpret it for a standardized version. Covariance standardized version is called correlation.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am?
you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Sir, can you repeat correlation in MS Excel again?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I deleted the previous one. Huh? So if you want to do a correlation in MS Excel again, so go to the data menu, click the data analysis, choose correlation, and click OK. Once the correlation will come, you can choose the data range and choose the column, and label will be there because the title is there. Label will be there, title is there, and where the output is required, you have to type. I required my N3 cell I required, so I will click N3. You done this all, then you click OK. You get the result like this. Once you get the result, you select only the numerical portion, reduce the decimal from the home tab. After reducing a decimal, go to the conditional formatting, color scaling, choose. Okay, sir?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, shall we go for a break? Yeah, 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we'll continue the sessions.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. We can go for a break. No issue.
Yeah.
I already stopped.
Okay, sir.
Haisha ma'am, you asked the chi-square test.
Harishma.
Haisha ma'am, you are asking a chi-square test, how to do a
Yes, sir.
chi-square
Yes,
test.
sir.
In
Yes, sir.
Excel chi-square test is not possible, ma'am. If you
Oh,
want to
okay,
run
sir.
a
Sir, if
chi-square
you
test,
want
you
to
have to
compare
add,
using it, sir, how do you?
yeah. We can do a chi-square test with the help of some other add-in software. You can
Okay,
try
sir.
Megastat is a
What's
Excel
it?
add-in. In that, chi-square is possible.
Mega stat, sir. Mega stat. It's a add on Excel.
STAT.
STAT was okay, sir.
MEGA. Yeah, it's an add-in. Yeah, it's
Add on in Excel. Okay, sir.
add-in. So
How
you
to
can
get
download
this?
and add it.
Okay.
Then you can do it in a chi-square test.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
If two data sets are mixed together and we want to separate out these two data sets, how to separate them?
Uh, Sorry, ma'am, I
Values are,
can't get your point.
sir,
At,
suppose there are two data sets and
okay.
I'm taking the values of sensors and they are intermixed. So how to set a threshold value and get different readings in uh, that data set? Mixed data set to separate data set with threshold values.
Can you give some example kind of thing?
Yes, sir. There are ECG test and EEG test. I am taking for
Okay.
the same person and I am
Okay.
having some values intermixed. And
Okay.
I know minus values are from this range to this range are from ECG and from this
Okay.
range to this range are for EEG. So,
Okay.
how to separate out from Excel readings?
Yeah, sure. We can do it. Uh, uh, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir. It
Yeah,
will
fine.
do.
So now you can see here, you can take this exchange rate is there now.
Yes, sir.
This exchange rate is your data set like that. Okay, so here some values are 64, some values are 65, some values are 66, some values are 67, some values are 68 kind of thing. Okay, so I want to filter out, I want to have only 68 data. Okay, I want only 68 data. How we can do is, you can use the filter option. You can use the filter option. You can filter it as per your convenient. So what I will do is select the data. Here you can able to see filter, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You can apply this filter and you can come here. You can write the condition here, ma'am. You can write the condition here. Okay, for example, some threshold level you are having now, so you want to apply greater than 67, greater than 67, and you click OK, means it will report only greater than 67, only greater than 67. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
You can copy this and paste it in a different location. You can copy this and you can paste it in a separate location, separate variable, and the remaining thing you want, you can separate it and you can paste it in a different location. I'm giving a solution to you, otherwise it is not work out.
Sir, can I share my screen? I have a problem on correlation.
Okay, share, sir, share. Just a minute, I will stop mine. I stop the mine, you can share. Muthulakshmi ma'am, please mute yourself.
shows this.
No, you are choosing wrongly. You can go one more time. Data analysis. Go to the data analysis, sir. Here, tab data analysis. Delete it. Go to the data analysis. Correlation. Okay. Okay. Range. What you are selecting, sir? You are selecting C1 to C82. That's why you have to select C1 to C1 to K user. K82. Kolkata K82. C1 to K82. Now you click OK, sir. You will get the answer.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Shall we resume back? Shall we start again?
You can start, sir. You can start.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. Okay. So again, I have to start my screen, share my screen. Fine. Now,
Hello,
yes.
sir. There is some noise here background.
Muttulakshmi ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Organizer, please.
please
Muttulakshmi ma'am.
unmute for mic and Lakshmi madam. Lakshmi madam.
Sir, please remove her, sir.
Sir, I removed. No
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, fine. So now we will start with our hypothesis testing kind of thing. So when we talk about the hypothesis testing, the variables are very much important. If you have only one variable, we have to use the one sample t-test. It is we called a paired test and otherwise parametric test, as well as we are having a non-parametric test is also there. So if a parametric test means one sample t-test we have to do. I just explained the situation where we will use the one sample t-test. For example, if you want to test my bike is giving 50 kilometers or not. So what I will do, I select 100 bikes and I want to test whether my mileage per kilometer mileage is greater than 50 or not. Otherwise, I will do 100 times filling 1 liter to test whether my bike is giving 50 kilometers or not. So here the one sample t-test we can apply. Here we are having only one variable. The variable should be scale in nature. Kilometer per liter. Every observation, kilometer per liter. Kilometer per liter. That is the scale variable. In that situation, we will use the one sample t-test. Generally, we will go for other one, that is mean differential analysis. That is we called t-test. T-test and then paired t-test, independent t-test and ANOVA. So this is the condition. So how we can determine? So very first what we have to, when we talk about the mean test, what we want to check is whether the data are collected from the different population in the same time or data are collected from the same population in the different time. That we have to check. So for example, in the class, in the meeting, we are having a male participants and female participants. Male participants also there, female participants also there. So most of them, you are all completed your 12th standard. So what I'm going to do is, I'm asking your 12th standard mark. I'm asking your 12th standard mark. Okay. So what I'm going to ask is, I'm going to ask a two variable. One is your gender, another one is your 12th standard mark. 12th standard mark. Those two variable I'm going to collect from you. Now, this is the example of data collected from the different population in the same time. What is the different population here? In my in the meeting, we are having a male population is also there, female population is also there. So what I'm going to do from the different population, male population and female population, same point of time, same time I'm asking, I'm posting the, please put your gender like. So I'm collecting a data from the two different population in the same point of time, in the same point of time. So this is we called as independent sample. This is we called as independent sample. When our samples are independent, we use different types of test. Sometimes our samples are dependent samples. I'm not talking about variable. Dependent variable, independent variable is entirely different. I'm not talking about the variable. I'm talking about the sample. Independent sample, dependent sample. Here I'm collecting independent sample because male marks, female marks. Male marks will not affect the female marks. Female marks will not affect the male marks. So each samples are independent. That's why I termed that is a independent sample. When the data are collected from the different population in the same point of time means it's called independent sample. Independent sample. Similarly, if you come to the another side, data are collected from the same population in a different point of time. Same population in a different point of time. That is we call dependent sample. Examples are, for example, before attending this seminar, what is your understanding about data analysis? Rank yourself 1 to 100. After attending this workshop, what is your understanding about data analysis? Rank 1 to 100. So 3 days before, I am collecting the data from you about your understanding of data analysis. Now, after the 3 days, I am collecting the same population. I am asking a rank, or I am asking a marks out 1 to 100. I am asking a marks about yourself on data analysis. So, the same population, I am collecting a data from the different point of time, before, after, pre, post. This type of situations are called as dependent sample. Dependent sample. Now we come to the next area. Next variable. Next variable. What is the next variable? Next variable is your gender. How many classification is there in the gender? How many classification is there? Male and female. In a classifying variable, in a categorical variable, in a nominal variable, we have a two groups. So totally we are collecting two variable. One variable is a mark scale variable. Second variable is a gender, is the nominal variable. In this nominal variable, we are having two groups, male, female. We are having two groups. In this situation, this sample comes under the independent sample. In the categorical variable, we are having only two group. Then I will use independent t-test. Then I will use independent t-test. Okay, sir. Same, sir. Two variable I am collecting. Two variable I am collecting. In this two variable, one variable is a scale variable. Another variable is a categorical variable. But the categorical variable, I am having more than two group. What I will do, sir? More than two group. What I will do, sir? Male, female, only two group is there. I will apply independent t-test. More than two group is there. Three group, four groups are there. Then what I will do, sir? You have to use one-way ANOVA. You have to use one-way ANOVA. You have to use the one-way ANOVA. And then this is for independent sample. Now you come to the dependent sample. Now you come to the dependent sample. Now you come to the dependent sample. When the sample is a dependent sample, two groups before, after, more than two group, beginning, middle, end. Okay, beginning of the treatment, what is your weight? Middle of the treatment, what is your weight? End of the treatment, what is your weight? You have to collect like this. This, you, in that situation, you have to use one-way ANOVA without replication. One-way ANOVA without replication. So you have to practice little bit, then only you may able to understand what situation, what analysis you have to apply. And the next slide, here we are going to talk about that. What are the equal parametric and non-parametric test? I already said non-parametric test is not possible to apply in the Excel. Non-parametric test, as it is Excel, we cannot apply. If you want to apply the non-parametrics, non-parametric test, you have to use a separate add-in softwares. Then only you can apply the non-parametric test. Only the parametric tests are possible in the Excel. Okay, if you want to apply the non-parametric test, you have to add in some other software with the Excel, then only it is possible. It is possible. Not possible means nahi hai. It is possible, but you have to see here. Okay, so when nominal group, two variables are there. One variable is a categorical variable, one variable is a scale variable. Categorical variable, you have to use like this. Nominal variable is one, categorical variable, two group means we have to use the independent t-test, parametric test. Non-parametric test is man, white, knee, u-test. Similarly, if you want to use a more than two group, ANOVA, non-parametric test is test, KW test, they tell like that. And then if you want to see here, in the population is different. That is we called a paired two groups, paired t-test, Wilcoxon sign test. If it is more than two group, ANOVA without replication, Friedman test. This is a non-parametric test. So I already said the non-parametric test. Right now it is not possible in the Excel. We have to add in some other software with that. And when we talk about the relationship and association, so these are all here also the many things are a non-parametric test. So that's why these all non-parametric tests are not possible in the Excel, but we can use with some add-in software, we can able to perform. We can able to perform it. We can able to perform it. Now we will back to the Excel. We will do it. Now we will back to our Excel. We can do it. Very first, we are going to talk about the independent t-test. So the independent t-test, we already said how many groups we are having? Two groups, male and female. Their incomes are given. Their incomes are given. Their incomes are given. Their incomes are given. So we want to test the hypothesis testing. Okay, we want to test the hypothesis testing. We want to test the hypothesis testing. So we are going to apply the independent t-test. Okay, when we will apply the independent t-test, samples are independent. Male sample and female samples are collected at the same point of time. Male sample and female samples are collected at the same point of time. Okay, and their incomes are given here. Incomes are given here. We want to test whether their income are same or different. Whether their incomes are same or different. Okay, male income is equal to female income. This is my null hypothesis. Finally, note down. Null hypothesis is male incomes are equal to female income. If you want to write in a hypothesis way, there is no significant difference in the mean male income and the female mean female income. There is no significant difference in the mean male income and female mean female income. This is the formal way we are writing a null hypothesis. In a short way, how to write? Male income are equal to female income. Mean male income are equal to the female mean income. Okay, pa? So that is our null hypothesis. Anybody can tell me your alternative hypothesis? Anybody can tell me the alternative hypothesis?
Sir, can I try?
Very well.
Is there any significance difference between the male and female income, or do the female income is less than the male income? Thank you.
Okay. Okay. We can write like that. In a simple way, we can write like that. Mean male income not equal to female income. Mean male income are not equal to the female male income. Okay, ma? So this is the way. So I can write it like this. Okay. I can write it like this. Null hypothesis. I can write like this: null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis. Okay. Null hypothesis and alternative. Null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Null and alternative hypothesis we written already. Okay. Null, and then we will write the alternative. Alternative. Null is average male income equal to average female income. Average male income not NOT, not equal to average female income. Okay, this is our null and alternative. It is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
It is visible to all. Okay, so this is our null and alternative hypothesis. Now what we are going to do is we are going to apply the parametric test. It's called independent t-test. So you can go and choose independent t-test. Independent t-test. Click OK. So whenever we are choosing an independent t-test, variable 1 is the male, variable 2 is the female. Variable 1 is the male, variable 2 is the female. Output value required, output I required.